Hi everyone. Welcome back to part 2 of our expert walkthrough through the game Path of Exile. So we left off last time, finished the Twilight Shore, we were about to head out to the next area of the game. One very important thing you want to look at before you do. So we're going to zoom in here. See, the default model of the character is pretty nice. But if you press I for inventory, you open up this screen, and over here on the right tab you see cosmetics. Now, you might not have anything if you're just starting the game. There are ways to get some free cosmetics for your guy. You can also buy some. They're pretty cheap. There are decent deals here and there. Full disclosure, I am not getting paid to say that. I just honestly think that there are some pretty good deals. It's up to you, of course. If you don't care about microtransactions or cosmetics, then everyone has a right to their own false opinion. There's nothing wrong with thinking that. Um, so I'm going to equip some stuff. I have some random things. So I'm going to try and put together what I think the best looking build is based on the stuff I've collected over the years. You're not going to have all this, so you probably won't be able to look as good as the guy I'm going to make here, unless you drop a lot of money. But we're going to go here with this crown. And let's see, we got some swords. I redo the skins so you can see those there. So this ice armor looks. I mean, look at that. Is pretty good. Put on some wings here. Try to find something that's not too outlandish. I think those look pretty nice. I don't think I have any rings. I can set my portal to something. So let's go with these hands here. They're pretty cool, and you'll see a lot of it. So I got some pets. So here I got baby Jesus, which is kind of odd. I don't really know why he's in the game. It kind of breaks the immersion, but it's cool, And the turtle. I really like the turtle. See, he does a little spin there. Joins your party. I'll put on these for gloves and some boots. What looks nice? Yeah, these look pretty good. All right, and then of course you want a character effect, so something that's not too gaudy. Let's see, yeah, we can do footprints like these, metamorph footprints. All right, so see, my guy is looking pretty good now. See, we walk around, leave some splashes behind with the footsteps. It's great. It's just a nice thing. Adds a little bit more to the game, makes you feel good. Killing monsters dressed like this, it's just nice, right? Again, you don't have to agree with that. It's fine if people can think what they want. You don't have to do this, but many people enjoy it. So, as one thing, don't forget, if you care, to suit up your guy with the cosmetics before you head out to the coast. All right, let's get started. So we'll go out here. And now the game's going to get even harder than it was on the Twilight Shore. Whoop. So, we'll walk here. We got some seagulls. They don't attack you. And these people will eat you if they can. See, it says cannibal. And they won't leave me alone. That's too bad. So, okay. So I'll try and take them down with a double strike. And it looks like they did that. Oh, got some more roots. Oh, yeah, I'm getting attacked here. Okay, so, yeah, you're probably just best off trying to run from these guys. They will get tired eventually. Turn around for the surprise attack. I was hoping to get some backstab damage. Not quite, but... Okay, hopefully that caused enough confusion. Oh, geez. Yeah. Yeah, so they really rush you sometimes, but you can get through it. You want to click on these corpses. Oh, I got a plate vest and an iron hat. Both of those will pay off later in life, but also very soon. Try and pick up that iron hat. Really the most dangerous thing in this game is trying to pick up items, especially alchemy orbs when we get to those later. That is extremely dangerous. As you can see, I'm just trying to pick up this iron hat. It's tough to click. I'm almost dead. again, that's very common. Nothing to be ashamed of. It happens. Okay, luckily I survived. We'll pick up some of those items. Now, I'm finally getting some armor, so I'm going to equip my plate vest. That gives me 25 armor. And my iron hat gives me 11. So those add up something. We got the scepter over here that I don't need. So there's stuff. All right, let's continue on our journey. Okay, see that blue circle up there? That is called a waypoint. And now that I've clicked it, I've activated it. And that connects us back to the first town. So we can travel back and forth now to these points. Okay, so let's head to the mudflats. Great, so we made it through that zone. Here's the next zone. This one's pretty tough. There are these giant ostriches here that you have to be careful of. They will run. And, oh, there's one. See? Okay. Yeah. So they will charge you. And, oh, we leveled up again, so that's nice. All right, so we're able to take those out. So we're here to collect items from the nests of these ostriches. Don't know why exactly. No one told us to, but you can see the green text, so obviously you're supposed to, again, try and click. Oh, we got it. Okay. So you rob the nest, and then you try and book it over here. But they will charge you. Yeah, they have a problem with you stealing their unborn children. So we'll go here to the fetid pool just to try and escape from those guys. This is a side quest area. You don't have to do it. It's unpleasant, but it's a good spot to hide in. Spend a skill point. Let's head down this way, more attack speed. We're going to notice that right away. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, they were still there for some reason. Spawn camping, that's fine. So I resurrected checkpoint. You might notice we have a few seconds of invisibility. Invisibility, yeah. That's right. Grace period, it's called. Can't be damaged. We're almost out, but it lets you get your bearings. So let's try and go. Let me attack these guys. Whoop. Pop your health potions to try and stay alive. Again, there's a good chance you won't, but that's just the nature of the game. It's all RNG, whether you live or not. Okay, we got those guys, so I'm going to pick up gloves. Ooh, an amulet. Oh, interesting. Again, okay, so I almost don't want to pick that up because it's just so lucky, but I can't resist, so I'm going to take it. And we got gloves, which is nice. We got a sword, does 8 to 16 physical damage. That's more than our 4 to 9 over here. And it's got a link, so... What? Oh, it's a two-handed sword, that's why. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm still going to go with it. So now you can't dual wield because it's a double, but I'll switch these guys here. And you press X, it switches to your other offhand. You can equip weapons there, and it will level up your jewels if you put them in there, which is nice. So we're going to head up here. Try to avoid the ostriches if you can. Whoops. All right, so take those guys out. And big swing, big swing. All right, take some of them down. Oh, yeah, they're charging. They are very angry birds, flightless, but nonetheless angry. Let's see here. Okay, I think we might have leveled up again. That's nice. All right. Rob this nest, the second one. And we picked up a second glyph. So we need 3 total. One more. See over here in the mini-map in the top right. Ooh, a chest. Definitely want to click those. Shabby or... I guess I'll go with the superior. Another nest. Rob it. Grab the glyph. Now we got all 3. Level up your gems. Oh, geez, okay. So usually the maps are to some extent randomly generated. There's some kind of procedure, so you don't always know where the things are, but usually the exit's going to be in the top right or center. You put the glyphs into the wall, opens up this passage, this submerged passage. That's great. So now we end up here. We click on this waypoint, level up our gems once again, use our skill point, more attack speed right here. And as quickly as possible, we try and run through this cavern. Now you can see there are these squids attacking us. There isn't much you can do about that. You're better off fighting the enemy crabs, but you can't fully avoid the squids. You will later meet the mother of all squids, but I don't want to spoil anything. But she is not your friend. Oh, nope. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So you can see we follow the map. Pretty straightforward. Oh, small squids, so just kill them. Okay, great. Yeah, see, the two-handed sword is really paying off. We're doing a lot of damage. These poor fools, they're just done, right? They can't do anything. We leveled up again. It's a bit humiliating to them, but it's what they signed up for, so you know, again, don't feel too bad about it. Take him down. More chop in here. Pop a mana potion. Oh, yep. Nope. Alright. Crabs. And what you're looking for is this little bridge ladder type thing. That indicates you're on the right path. So we're trying to get to a place called the ledge. Oh, and you can see, uh-oh. That's a very special, difficult enemy. I recommend avoiding that, unless you want to die. It's up to you. Yep, see? So by way of demonstration, that's what can happen. We resurrected the checkpoint. Unfortunately, we're way back here, but we killed a lot of the monsters, so it should be fast. We've died a few times so far. That is very normal, especially early game. This is not easy, so don't feel too bad about that. Like I said, I played for 8,000 hours, and I'm still dying, right? So it can happen to anyone. Oh, okay, there's a skill gem that dropped. You know, pick that up. Usually you buy your skill gems, but sometimes they do drop in the wild and it can be useful. So I'm going to equip that right now, actually. And that's an aura called Blood and Sand. I just turn that on. It reserves some of my mana, but it gives me some extra buffs. It doesn't really matter what they are. You take them whatever they are, right? It's useful, so you don't want to miss it. Okay, so we're back here. Oh, and this monster is attacking us, and we're trying to escape this time, and looks like we'll do it. Yeah, let's just get out of here. There's too many squids. We don't need this. Okay, so we're almost through here. The exit should be close. I'm just going to try and run. There's a rare crab down there that's chasing me. One more squid thing. Kind of vengeance, but shouldn't have done that. Okay, here's the ledge. We made it. So that's great. The ledge is a wonderful place to level. One indication of that is you can see these pigeons here. They do not attack you, which is really nice. That's usually a sign, not 100%, but if you see pigeons at the start of an area, that usually indicates you want to stick around and farm that area for a few levels, right? So you want to just go back and forth, keep killing things, repeat the map. I'll show you how to reset it. And the ledge is great for that. This is where most people level. You could stay here as long as you want. You could honestly level all the way up to conceivably level 100, which is the cap. That would take a while, but it's probably not the worst idea. Okay, so we got another mana flask, and now we're being attacked by these sapient goats, which we have no problem killing. To be honest, their culture is quite weak. Feel worse about the cannibals. Okay. Ooh, these guys are hurting. Okay, you know, we're a little low on health, so I'm gonna... Okay, I don't have a portal scroll. You know what, that's fine. Just go on through here. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, resurrected the checkpoint. Alright, brings you back to the start of the area. So again, we're going to try and get to the waypoint for this level, for this area. And it's pretty close, it's just up there a ways, about halfway through. And then we're going to go back to town, regroup, check out our gear, spend some skill points, and then we'll be in better shape. Okay, Goatman. Okay, Scroll of Wisdom, you always want that. You need Wisdom to identify items, which we will talk about once we get something to identify. Ooh, a ring. It's always useful. So we kill these guys, kill the barrels, skeleton. Done. All right, now let's just run. Okay, the totems are coming out. Yeah. So I would say just run at this point. You want to get to the waypoint. And see, we're so close. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's further than I thought, but that's all right. Okay, now you can see it on the mini-map. It's right up there. We're going to grab that, and there, we got the waypoint. Now we can come back to exactly this spot if we die or if we teleport out. Okay, and here's, great, a rare weapon. So we got a lot to talk about back at town. This is going to be quite exciting. Ooh, and a large mana flask. Excellent. All right, so now we're going to go back to town. Again, you'll notice the pigeon egg up here. Again, it's a sign that's a good zone to level in. It's just a little Easter egg. You'll also see these 3 stones down here. That is very rare. That does not always appear. But when it does, it shows you the way to the boss, if and when there is a boss in the level. So that's neat. We'll see if it's still there when we come back, but we have to leave for now. Click on the waypoint, and then click on Lion Eye's Watch to go back to town, and you're safe. You've made it. That was some good adventuring. So Tarkley wants to talk to us. He's giving us another skill gem. So again, we got a few choices. Blood and Sand, I already picked that up because I got lucky and it dropped. I'm going to take War Banner and Dash. Okay, let's spend our skill points again on the skill tree. Finish out the attack speed wheel. That's all we got for now, but the next one is a big one. It's this notable skill. It's a bigger circle, and that gives us attack speed, accuracy, no movement penalty from armor, which is very nice, and some dexterity. So next point, we'll be able to pick that up. You can see our XP at the bottom of the screen is about halfway to the next level. That fills up, which is very fun to see. Let's take a look at the items we got. So you can see we got here a Darkwood Scepter. It's yellow. That means it's rare. So that's a very good item, especially for this stage of the game, but it's unidentified. So you right-click on your Scroll of Wisdom, and then left-click on the item. It identifies it, and you see what it is. So it's got some physical damage, and then extra affixes at the bottom. So it does some extra cold damage, has some extra attack speed, critical strike chance, and mana regeneration. So that stuff's not great, but see, 11 to 17 is more than 8 to 16. So this will be a damage gain. We're going to put that right there, and we are going to take out our gems from the old thing. Now we can sell some of these old weapons. We don't need them anymore because we got something better. Go to Nessa or whomever. Sell your unneeded stuff to make room in the inventory. I have a ring. I can use this Orb of Transmutation on the ring to turn it from common to magic. It gives us a few extra affixes at the bottom. Again, nothing great, but it's something for this stage. I have a large mana flask here, 2 of them, and a medium. So I'm going to equip both of those, and take away my small mana flask. I don't need that no more. Go to the offhand, replace that, and we can destroy items by throwing them on the ground if we don't want them. You could sell them for scraps, but it's not going to give you too much. So now, we go back to Nessa. We look, and she's now offering some new items for sale. Still no support gems at this stage. We have to do something else before she starts selling those. But I recommend getting Steel Skin. And possibly, let's see here, Ancestral Protector, which is a totem. Okay. So you can see the weapon I equipped is actually just a one-handed weapon. So we can go back and equip that scepter. So now we got 2 scepters instead of 1, and that's probably better. Nessa sells some stuff. Let's get a belt. Let's get another ring. Let's transmute the ring. So fire damage to attacks. Equip our belt. All of this helps us a little bit. We don't have any boots. Who sells boots? Tarkley.
Welcome.
Let's see what he's got. Take these iron greaves. And I don't have any transmutes from this play. I do in my stash, but I want to try and simulate first-time playthrough, so I won't use those. Let's see what we can do. So you see here I have a 3-link piece of armor. So I'm going to take my main skill, which was going to be Cleave. We can now use that. I'll put that there. And put my Chance to Bleed gem there. And I don't have a second support gem for the 3rd slot, but once I get that, I'll be able to put that in, and it'll be very nice. It will help out our power quite a bit. So the rest of the stuff I'm just going to put back in wherever I have room. So we'll put Blood and Sand here. We'll put War Banner here. We'll put Dash up here. Double Strike here just for leveling purposes. We're not going to use it. Steel Skin, which I mentioned, and Ancestral Protector. So that's about all we got.
Stay sharp out there.
I'm going to sell a little bit more to this guy. Get over here. And I am going to take this Scroll of Wisdom. Okay. See where my regular stash tab is. Okay, I got a bunch of extra tabs from previous playthroughs, so it's slightly embarrassing. Please don't look. Okay, well, you know what? I'll find the currency tab I was looking for later on. It's in there somewhere. But that about does it. I just want to demonstrate the skills that we got, and then we'll take a break before we come back to farm the ledge. On left click, you can put Steel Skin, so that'll cast and give you some protection as you walk around. On my right click, I am now going to put Cleave, okay, which can't be used with scepters. So, if you notice that, good. I was hoping someone would notice that. That demonstrates you need certain weapons to use certain skills, and Cleave does not work with scepters, which is what I have equipped. So that's great. That's a good lesson. It's good to show rather than tell, so that's why I did that. So now you know. We can also dash around with W. We can turn our War Banner with Q. We can cast our little totem friend over here, who will help protect us. And that's everything. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed part 2, learned a lot. Again, reflect upon it, perhaps rewatch the video. Try and absorb this information at a deeper level, almost a metaphysical level, and it will help. Believe me. You might not notice it at first, but over time you'll come to realize that the only way to get good at this game is to sort of metaphysically absorb the information. So if you haven't done that already, just keep trying, and it might happen. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Next time, back to farming. Thank you very much for watching.